I wanted to take some time because I know that you're a man who is acutely aware of the security threats around the world and acutely aware of the games that China are playing. And we know today, via some reporting, and Sherry Markson did a great job about this today in The Australian, that families of Australian politicians are the targets of some Chinese surveillance. Now, high-profile people, from everyone from politicians to business leaders, union officials, TV people, all the rest of it here. There's also, supposedly, some attention that has been given to your family. How do you feel about your family being observed by China because of what you have done professionally?
Well, it's spooky. It's spooky because, we know that we're monitored, but to extend it into the family is absurd and somewhat abhorrent unless they are political players. And frankly, it doesn't surprise me in the modern era, and it's meant to be a private company in China. I mean, the thing about China is there are no privacy laws. There are no guide rails other than those set by the government in Beijing. And so there are a lot of companies that are collecting a vast amount of data around the world and doing it through both nefarious means, but also doing it through mainstream means. And they're collecting the data without knowing specifically what they're going to do with it. And this is specifically why the United States banned TikTok. I have always said to my children, and Melissa has said to the children, that if you post anything on the internet, it's like a tattoo that you can never, ever remove. It's there for the rest of your life. And so you've got to be very careful about what you post on the internet because it reveals so much about you. And in the case of TikTok, it reveals your life preferences. It gives facial recognition for the rest of your life. That data is being collected in some countries, and obviously in China, and being hoarded until they know how to develop the algorithms to take great advantage of your identity and your personality, your character, and everything you do. And in this situation, they have no privacy laws. They don't have the guardrails that you'd have, say, here in the United States or in Australia or in most other countries. It's disappointing. I look forward to hearing from the Chinese government about why that data was being collected and how it's going to be used, but I suspect I won't hear about it. And there's one other thing. It wasn't about China critics because Bob Carr is one of the people that has been had data collected on him. So it's both for the pro and anti-China people and also everyone in between. Everyone in between, and I count myself in between. I mean, realistic about China, but also not blindly sort of criticising them at every point.